Casey Nix here, PK52, Saturday morning meeting. Hey guys, I'm here at Toyota Denton, and I came over here because they've got construction going on in their service department. And I wanted to tag on to what we talked about last week and talk about getting yourself out in front of customers and building your own customer base. First of all, this dealership is a growing dealership. They were just bought out, and so they've got 7 service riders. They're projecting to do about 48,000 ROs this year. 48,000 ROs. Question you have to ask yourself is, in a year, have I ever had 48,000 ups? All of these people are driving Toyotas, and they're putting up with all this construction right now. But the construction is going to give them more flow in service and a higher retention level. We're going to show you a video in this segment talking about Toyota Care Plus. We're having a problem nationally getting customers to their 5th Toyota Care coupon. They're leaving us after 3 coupons and paying for service somewhere else. I know for a fact that if we get somebody to get another 2 years up to 45,000 miles, that's 4 years, 45,000 miles of Toyota Care service, that we're gonna keep them for that first 4 years. That's the biggest and most important thing. You get the husband or the wife to buy a car, you give them Toyota Care Plus, then you get the spouse, and then you move that into a dynasty that they never go anywhere else. So watch this video on how to upsell Toyota Care Plus from the service department. Get with your ASM and tag team this. More in a minute.
Hey Casey.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure that our customers are aware of this new Toyota Care plan. Can you make sure that they understand this?
Yes, sir, Mr. Nevins.
Thank you.
Hey, this is right. You know, we just got this offered here in the whole Gulf States area, the 5 states we live in, Gulf States. This is Toyota Care Plus. Listen, we know you guys get used to not having to pay for service. What's better than 2 years or 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance? Bumping that to 4 years to 45,000 miles. Here's the way the parameters work. At 17,000 miles to 31,000 miles, you have a chance to upgrade your Toyota Care. So you fall right within the parameters right now. What this does is it covers the services as they get more expensive. Remember, as the car gets older, there's more and more things that have to be adjusted and checked on the car. So this covers the 30,000 mile service, the 35K service, the 40,000 mile service, and then that first big service, the 45K service. So this is a $259 option for you, but you're saving hundreds of dollars. You just do it exactly the same way. You come in, we have your Toyota Care Plus coupon on file. You'll be taken care of. The service will be at no cost to you up to 45,000 miles, and we extend your roadside assistance for another full year. Make sure the next time you come in that you ask me about Toyota Care Plus, because we want to keep your car maintained. This is the #1 reason. Nobody ever talks to the customer about this. If we have all the service records on the car, then the value of the car goes up. Any customer that wants to buy a pre-owned car always wants to know if the car was maintained. This is proof of maintenance, and we increase your resale value. We will personally take you up to the sales department of the store and demand that you get your money back. Getting your money back decreases cost of ownership. Toyota Care Plus. Ask us about it now. Look, gang, the car business is all about finishing a month. It'll always be that way. I don't think we're ever going to get away from our managers looking at us and saying, let's finish the month strong, let's finish the month strong. But for a long-term career and a growing career with more income every year and more security, you got to think outside the month. What's going to be happening next year? What's happening 2 or 3 years from now? When somebody trades a car in, you got to look at their odometer. If they're trading a car in with 55,000 miles, there's a great indicator that around 50 to 60,000 miles, they're going to be thinking about trading again. They like to upgrade, they like the technology. You've got to be able to use your CRM in the dealership or use your smart device and track your customers based upon their trade cycle. If I get the spouse, if I get the husband, then about 2 years from now, I want to get the wife and then get the husband again. And let me tell you a little story. We're talking about using the dealership to make me an income. Everybody has something that they did well. If you find somebody who does 25 to 35 cars a month, there's a niche market. If this type of person comes in, they never miss them. Give you a little background of me. I loved it when customers brought their children in on a Saturday. Didn't have anywhere to put them. Here's this 14-year-old child, boy or girl, doesn't matter, completely bored out of their mind, being drugged from dealership to dealership by their parents. Bonanza right there. Sold dad the truck, got him all set up, did the service tour, made sure he was going to stay in service, talked about Toyota Care, and immediately when I got that done, waiting on F&I went right after his son. So anyway, when you get ready to drive, are you going to get a truck like your dad? You're going to get a sports car? What are you thinking? Because it's not that long until you get your driver's license and you get the kid on the conversation. Now they're engaged. They've got a cell phone now. Every child age 11 to 13 has already got a smart device. So you make sure that you put your contact information in the husband and the wife's phone and the driving age child phone. 2 years from now, I'm calling your kid up. Hey, little Ricky Jr. This KC called from the dealership. Hey, I sold your dad, Ricky, his truck. Remember, he bought that thing, and we talked about what you wanted. You said you wanted a truck like your dad's. Now, you know that your dad's going to try to step back about a decade and buy you a car that doesn't even have wheels that roll straight. As cheap as possible for a starter car. So you and I need to tag up and work him and get a good deal and get the car you want. I talk to the parents about when your child buys their first car from me, and I'm going to sell them their first car. I am going to sell your child their first car. I'm going to be involved in that because you're my clients. I'm going to meet them in service. Service becomes king here. The first time your child needs an oil change, I'm going to be in the service drive. I'm going to walk them through the process. I'm going to show them how to be self-sufficient and what they need to do to maintain a car to keep its value. That makes me a commodity that the customers will use. Listen, let's be honest. Every time we sell somebody a car, I guess we feel like they owe us something. The dealership paid $300 to $800 to get somebody to come in. We happen to be on our game that day. We got somebody to say yes. What do they owe you? You owe them. If you think about it that way, it broadens the base of what you're trying to do. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make myself a usable asset for the customers from years to come and build my base. One more thing about this service department. If you look at the campaign service does all the time, and really you have to ask because they don't tell the sales department. Last year we had a tire campaign. Buy 3, get 1 for $1. The Chicago region, one region in the United States, did 44,000 tires that month. Well, you have to divide that by 4. I'll let you do your own math. But you realize how many people we probably brought back into the dealership that had already left. Work with your ASM. I'm going to give you one bit of advice, take it or not. Put your photo on your business card, put your photo on your business card, put your photo on your business card. I would recruit one of the ASMs that I felt comfortable with, and I'm putting that ASM's photo on my business card. And I'm going to say, this is Johnny. He's been here for about 8 years. He's a service writer. And I want you guys to understand something. When I give you to Johnny, he is going to recommend to you what you need to do to keep the value of your Toyota up. And then he's going to give you back to me. We work together as a team. And now what you've done is you've secured your future. Service and client base from spouses and siblings are the easiest way to build your dynasty. This has been PK52, the Saturday Morning Meeting.